Good evening, YouTube. I am just finishing up an action-packed 7 days in the 2019 Acura RDX, and I'm going to be telling you a little bit about it in this video, just with some snippets from my experience throughout the week, but the full review is actually going to be posted in written form on my blog at drive25.com, so definitely go check that out. Time to start off my week in a 2019 Acura RDX super handling all-wheel drive advance. I'll let you know what I think. Just getting ready to head out of the office right now. Well, that's cool. I'm going to change into sport mode here. Why not? Well, so far so good. I've only put about 6 miles on this RDX, but I gotta say there's a lot of cool technology in here. I've been playing a little bit around with some of the controls that handle the audio devices and climate, but a lot more to explore. I do like the sound system already. It's got the ELS 3D audio system, and this is going to be a fun ride for the next week. My stuff out of the back seat here. Right off the bat, you can see the rear passengers have it pretty good with some heating, ventilation, and air conditioning controls back here. Kind of like this little chrome treatment that's a little bit down toward the bottom part of the door. I will say this, the MDX that I tested recently also had black wheels. I'm not the biggest fan of black wheels. So that's one thing cosmetically that I haven't quite grown out of or into or whatever, but everything else about the overall design I'm digging so far. Super aggressive little scoops down here. Having a little bit of Honda fun here with the Type R. It almost looks like the same color as my RDX today. This is Vlad's car. He just moved down from Seattle and we took it for a little spin. I'm liking it a lot. It is a great all-around town car. I mean, easy to get on the freeway, small enough to still park. You don't have to worry about centering yourself properly over curbstones, which is something that I deal with in some of my lower clearance cars. And the technology is pretty cool. Like, I'm just parked on a street corner here at my house, and when a car comes down the road next to me, it's sensing that a vehicle is there and it'll alert me to that. So just a lot of stuff that has gone into the development of this RDX. One of the things that was kind of interesting, I was given some audio files on a USB stick and I couldn't figure out, there's a lot of buttons on the steering wheel. I was trying to figure out the best place to activate the USB audio, and I figured out that if I just do voice command and say play USB audio, that's how it knew to do it. So worst case scenario, you can just talk to the RDX and it'll figure out what you're asking for it to do. It's Sunday morning now. I'm gonna go grab a drink and a bite to eat, get my day started. I have a couple Legends to detail today that haven't been washed since I got back from Colorado a couple weeks ago. So let's cruise on out. You can see the head-up display ahead of me here as I head westbound. The center stack I'm definitely getting a feel for. The one thing that is a little bit, I don't know, dominating here is the dynamic mode selector. It almost feels like that real estate on the dash could be more appropriately used for a volume knob, whereas the volume on, as it currently sits, is way up here. It's a little teeny one. So other than that, I mean, that's just kind of an ergonomic gripe. But I gotta tell you, these seats though are amazing. I have not had a comfortable chair like this in any car I've driven. So definitely enjoying that. Of course, as I pull in near the Starbucks drive-thru, I'm parked right next to it. Oh, that poor legend. Look at the back window. Come on now, people. You can do better than that tape. My RDX doing what it does best, hanging out in the Starbucks drive-thru. Meanwhile, I'll show you some of these interior details. I love this open pore wood that's throughout the cabin. This is kind of cool too. You've actually got a completely see-through area underneath the center console stack where it could become a place to put a portfolio or binder or something of that nature. Here we go. Let's get our Frappuccino. I thought it'd be kind of funny, you know, it's July and August right now. What if I go into snow mode? If only that could bring the temperature down outside. Fat chance. I found something else I love about the RDX. It's this awesome reach out height for ATMs. I can actually not have to extend my arm or get out of the car to reach a cash. All right, here's another one I just used. So I have a 12-pack of water, a 12-pack of soda, and a gallon of milk in my hands. I actually had both hands full, and so I did this whole kick it thing underneath the rear tailgate, and it closed on its own. I just kind of love those little hidden features.